Excellency, the outgoing State Minister, Mama Victoria, the PS,
my young father, Ben, and Haji, the Undersecretary, all protocol observed. Kindly allow me, in the interest of time, to stand on the protocol as was earlier laid out. Ladies and gentlemen, is it an afternoon yet? Good morning. My name is
Nameere Justine. I am the woman member of Parliament representing Masaka City in the August House, the Parliament of Uganda. I am also the State Minister for Local Government. I am a patriot. I am an NRM mobilizer for life, and I am a Ugandan and a concerned citizen that wants to see a functional country. First of all, I want to thank Honorable Jesse and Mama Victoria for the work that they have managed to do. They have made great strides in local government. I want to thank the parish model team. Parish model was very complicated in the beginning, and I think we need to give the ministry a big hand clap for coming that far. There is a time that the people that were teaching the wananchi, preparing them, training those groups, there's a time they deliberately made they deliberately had a habit of making it seem like the groups needed more training. And the funds were not coming. Until one day I went to State House and I told the president, for how long are you going to teach people? Are the hairs on their legs going to first disappear? Is this money just a PR stunt? But I thank God that finally all that was resolved and our people are getting them. We still have challenges, but really we thank you that dream was finally able to become a reality, and it's now a government policy. That I know if we have more patriots involved, it will keep going. But besides PBM, local government has a lot of other supervisory roles and other realities. Now, Mr. PS, this is a concern from many Ugandans, and it is a question everywhere. Why does everyone worry about the safety of patriots that have chosen to fight corruption? The cabinet has 80 people. Everybody is worried about Honorable Nameere and Honorable Balam. People are saying the president has to give us a whole unit, 3 double cabins to guard us. They said let them even put one in the side. You people, you're not safe. Why is everybody worried about people abroad? Our relatives are calling us, are you sure you're going to be safe? Everybody's calling Honorable Balam. You see Balam now, I think you should even not eat anywhere, even cook the food yourself. Everybody is worried about people that fight corruption or have the zeal to fight corruption because of syndicates. And that is what Madam Victoria is talking about. We have to get rid of syndicates. For me, it is going to be very easy for you to work with me because I free myself of any conflict of interest. I don't want any attachments with anybody. People are even telling me, talk to the PS to give you a town clerk in Masaka of your choice. I said, no, I'm not influencing anything. Let the PS get somebody with a functioning brain and put them in Masaka as a town clerk. I'm not influencing anything. I'm not suggesting any name. I'm not involving myself in anything. If you come just get good Ugandans, put them in offices to do their work. Otherwise, the syndicates are barring this country. Like Mama said, local government is the engine of implementing all government programs. Yesterday they were reading out the budget, and Ugandans were hearing of sums of money that they have never heard of. Some were even asking, but is that money even existent? And we said the money is there. But now, after the money comes down to the people, there's a lot of theft, there are a lot of barriers, there are a lot of gaps coming from non-patriotic people. Let me tell you, all the countries that we admire, I see people, the other day, everybody was quarreling at us. Ugandan government, when government, when will you ever do such things? When will where people have decided that this is the level we want to get to? Do you know the Ministry of Tourism in Uganda? It is a no-game zone. The minister is a lady, she's extremely tough. Everybody has no time for nonsense. The corruption laws are so quick. In Rwanda, you are corrupt in the morning, the next day in the afternoon you're convicted. Countries wake up and decide that enough is enough and they mean it. All of you have to wake up. Some people were intimidating me that you see those government employees, those people, you that have been introducing yourselves. For them, they know that when the other ministers have been available, even you will come and go. So for them, they don't care. They will frustrate you until your time to go has come. Even if I'm to stay here for only 2 years, please you get it in your head that there will be meaningful 2 years. Even if I'm to stay for 20, even if I'm to stay for 5, even if I'm to stay for 1, you people, we are going to force patriotism in those who are not patriotic. Some people are born with what the Uganda call amageza amazali. Others get amageza amasome. You can teach and somebody can learn. The way the PS can talk to people and they change and they improve, that's okay. But other people have to get amageza amakatu. We have to bulldoze common sense into somebody for them to do the right thing. I'm telling you. So please, let us just do the right thing. Like I've told you, you're going to find it very easy to work with me. Because it's very rare for me to have interest in a matter where it is because of my personal reasons. And I'm so lucky every time I brought issues here. I don't know how God magically did it and I ended up a minister here. Because I was always here. Reporting to the PS, reporting to the undersecretary. And can I tell you the honest truth? This is not about the camera, this is not about anything. No complaint was brought here about me or a complaint I brought about other people. And the PS and undersecretary didn't take my side. I'm telling you the truth. They were always on my side. I wasn't anything big. Before I was just a senior presidential advisor, and later I even resigned. And I contested and became a flag bearer. But they were always taking my side because they could see through my intentions. My intentions were to make sure the common person, the voiceless person, actually has proper governance. Services are down to the people. I would report absenteeism and it was the truth. And they would follow up and actually, it is true. So I am telling you, the same way the PS, the undersecretary were on my side all the time, you will realize that my intentions are always patriotic, not personal. I want to thank the President for appointing Honorable Balam. Honorable Balam has been in the Ministry of the Youth and Children, but besides that he would take time to do barazas. And for me, I can authoritatively speak for Greater Masaka, he came to all the districts. He was a quasi-volunteer of the ministry already, of the Ministry of Local Government, because people would report things beyond youth issues. They would tell him about the water, the hospitals, the roads, this one has stolen PDM funds. A lot of thieves were reported to him. So he was already volunteering for this ministry. So I want to congratulate him. Some people think that I want to work well with Balam because we are all people of energies, whether he's a more quiet energies, mine are gomite, but we shall be able to work together. I've ever worked with Honorable Balam at Radio 4. I was his sales consultant, and all the time he would have meetings, he would use me as an example. He would tell people, I don't know why you people don't concentrate. Nameere walks into town, in 2 days she's back with a client, because my job was to make sure the radio has advertisers. And I was always coming to people, he would tell me, where do you get all these advertisers? I would come with people in Japan, with Indians, with what? I told him, no, I have a tendency to just concentrate. When I'm given a task, I concentrate on what I'm supposed to do. So I have worked with him before. I own a small television in Masaka, a regional television. It's already in partnership with his radio. And he's not even aware, you know, the radio is there. He has a radio in Masaka, but it has its own management. And our managers are already in partnership. We do a lot of free work for government. I think his radio and my TV are one of those media entities that don't charge government. Even your announcements as local government, we have been airing them free of charge. For us, any patriotic message we see, we just air. We don't even wait for the PS to call. If it's Ebola, my TV is airing Ebola messages, like 50 of them every day. But I've not even talked to Dr. Dan about it. So he's a patriot, I'm a patriot. We shall be able to work together. I know him as somebody who is not usually entangled in conflicts of interest and deals and everything. So I know that we shall be able to work together. I personally don't steal, I don't deal. It is my motto. When the president deployed me as the senior presidential advisor in Greater Masaka, he told me if you could stick to that matrix, because even dealing, someone will bring a deal, but somehow it will end up into something dirty and it will still be stealing. So he said, just steer clear of all that. Don't steal, don't deal. In Masaka, Mr. PS, I want to assure you, I think I am the only leader who doesn't have a tender, a contract. Everybody has tenders. The mayor has a tender for this. The DPC is being given a tender to build a toilet at a school. Before you know, they have built a ramshackle. This one has a tender to do this. I don't engage myself in those things. I've been getting my small salary as a senior presidential advisor, where I would have challenges. I call the PS, I say, PS, give me some fuel, I'm doing government work. So I don't engage in those extra things that will check my integrity. These ones are running to the markets, then subletting them and then releasing them again to the wananchi. I don't involve myself in that. I am completely a servant of the people, trying to assist the president to make sure that his vision of bettering this country is realized. I don't want to take a lot of time, but as I conclude, I want to speak directly to the public servants here and those watching on social media or the television. Please, I know that some of you are already doing it right, and I know that some of you are very sympathetic, but I urge you and I challenge you to have some extra sympathy for the president. Put yourself in the shoes of somebody like President Museveni, who took over this country when everything was in shambles, not even zero, but in negative. There's a rebel group in every hill. The Indians have been chased away by the economy is collapsing. There's been a war. Every institution was exhausted from chaos. Kings had been sent away. Uganda has ever had exiled kings. Every kingdom had an exiled king. Everything was in shambles. There was nothing that you could say this is going on in Uganda. And this guy starts little by little, petit a petit, to put together a country that you see today. Today we have swearing in of the president, and you have 52 countries represented, 62 countries represented. Why have public servants completely refused to read the law? The truth is there is a cry in the people. That's the truth. People have, service delivery is not visible, it's not alive. For you to actually, we wouldn't have to have press conferences to explain to people that this is going on. People should be able to see it. So please, public servants, I'm begging you, have some patriotism. Those who don't, but also let's have some solidarity with the president. He has that hunger to see a government that is a friend of the people, in word and in deed. So please, let us assist the president to have this dream that he fought for come to life. Lastly, whistleblowers. Don't stop showing up. Whistleblowers at all levels, we need you. We need you. Please do not stop showing up. Stop showing up. To report to my senior minister that the social media reporters had been blocked from coming in. We are going to fight this battle in the public eye. We are going to fight with the public. The public is going to be part of this fight against corruption in local government. Because the elephant in the room is corruption. This country has, I had people introducing themselves here. Local Council Development Commissioner, urban councils, PDM, local governments, local economic development, senior urban. Everything has a senior and a commissioner and a what and an analyst and a Pakinsa and everything. Then why isn't work there? Why isn't proper work going on? So guys, for me I think the elephant in the room, the biggest gap is corruption. I know that everybody loves their thief. Thieves are covered. If what she was saying was true, the outgoing minister, I'm just saying if what she was saying was true, that someone is on interdiction, but again they are doing interviews for promotion. You call this one, then another call comes in to protect them. If everybody loves their thief, where are you going to get a functional country from? Nobody is going to come from anywhere. My people in Masaka used to be good supporters of Bobby Wine before I intervened. And they would say, Bobby Wine agenda to return in sense service. I told them China agenda kujija. You're only going to get a proper Uganda where everybody puts their block. Everyone, me, Honorable Musumba, Honorable Galabuzi, everybody has to just put their block. And then eventually we have a proper functioning country. So this business of people saying Uganda will be okay. How will it be okay when everybody loves their thief? Everybody is protecting their thief. Everybody is calling to cover up somebody. Please, please and please, let us talk to, everybody talk to your thief to change and reform and kulokoka so that we can have Uganda oil. Please, please, I'm just being. Otherwise, I want to pledge to you also, as a minister, that in as much as I'm challenging everybody to do better, but I'm also here. I'll be a team player. We hope to move quite a lot to get to the ground. So work with us, even me. When you need to challenge me to do better at anything, please, I am available for you. I am very available for you. Work with me. You know my competences. Use them. His Excellency said one of them is quarreling. But he meant quarreling for cause. I am able to tell a thief that you're a thief. When I contested in Masaka, people thought I was crazy. In fact, the first time I put up a billboard of myself, a huge billboard like this, with the NRM sign, the NRM symbol, the party symbol, welcoming you to Masaka. One of the people that first saw that billboard called me and said, "Are you crazy? You're really going to contest on the NRM ticket in Masaka?" My father told me somebody even called him and said, "You have allowed your daughter to just go there and make this huge mistake. She can't get anything on NRM ticket in Masaka." But I'm a daredevil. We went down there and we did serious work. Today, Masaka, which used to be 100% opposition, you would even not find 2 councillors on NRM ticket. Today we have 74 councillors and 46 are on NRM ticket. We have a division mayor, we have a woman MP that is NRM. So things can change. when patriotic people decide that things have to change. At first, when I used to move around and give my voters a message of reality, they would even quarrel. They would even say, this girl is arrogant. She's telling us that in as much as government needs us, we also need it. I'll tell them, namwe government mujietaga. You need government. And I will tell them the problem is this. It's not opposition, it's not NRM. The problem is your thieves. People are not patriotic, and these thieves are coming from your families. But with time, they appreciated my message. And now they love me so much. They even tell people, Nameere. That's what they tell other leaders. Wow. We want you to be truthful like Nameere. So we can change this country. We can, and yes, we can. Thank you so much. I am so happy to be here, and I give all the glory and the honor to God, and for God and my country. Ssaabasajja Kabaka wa Uganda ali Mukama Katonda kuuma President Museveni.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of State, in coming for local government. Thank you for the message. I'm sure the message has sunk, very rich, very loud, very heavy. But key issues like patriotism, integrity, the fountain of honors, legacy, and history. But people-centric, think about the people, the road, the school, the medicine is for the people. But most importantly, the thieves. Run away from them if you can't report them. At least first report them. Identify and say, thief here. But if you can't, run away. Otherwise, somebody will be looking for the thief and will find that anyone who wants to remain near the thief will be seen in the adage of birds of the same feathers fly together. So thank you very much, Honorable Minister of State for Local Government, for the heavy, constructive, forward-looking and encouraging teaching message for this conference. I now want to call the outgoing Minister, Honorable Raphael Madi, to come and address it.
Thank you very much, Honorable Secretary. The Honorable Minister of Local Government, the Honorable Mulukungaana, the Honorable Minister of State for Local Government, Honorable Justine Nameere, outgoing colleague, Honorable Minister of State for Local Government, Honorable Victoria Soke, Permanent Secretary, the heads of departments here present, our chairperson of the Local Government Finance Commission and your deputy, our national coordinator, PDM, and the deputy and the staff here, the heads of the projects who are here, our honorable members of parliament who have come accompanying our new minister, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to address you, and I'm here to hand over officially the Office of Minister of Local Government, the Republic of Uganda, to you, Honorable Mulukungaana. And I'll do it with a clear instrument. I've written a report, very clear, with, I think it is 46 pages. And my objective in this is to give you a clear picture of what I'm handing over to you. I welcome you as the Minister, and I congratulate you on catching the eye of His Excellency the President to take over this exciting sector. I also want to congratulate the Honorable Nameere for attracting, catching, ensuring that the eye of the President zeroes on you to be the Minister of State for Local Government. And I want to thank my colleague, the Honorable Victoria Lusoke, for a good job well done. Now the report is lengthy, but I'll summarize it. If I was in the introduction requested to give a quick summary of local government, somebody said you've been here since December 2019. We shall miss you. I've not been here since 2019. I've been here since October 1992. In the entire career in public service, I've worked with the local government at all sectors, at all levels. In the district, in the ministry here as a staff, in the local government association, chairing the committee of parliament for local government, and as a minister. So, for me, my summary
Abala mwayogera guys.